What is your soul and how do you find your soul? Now, we've all heard of the mind, body and soul, and we're very familiar with the mind, the ego. We're very familiar with the body because we operate in our body every day. You might train hard in the gym, so you're very aware of your body. But what and where is the soul? I actually learned a few years ago, I am not who I thought I was. And when the penny dropped, everything changed. And it was quite funny because I was right in the middle of my actual depression of my life. So in this video, I aim to give you an explanation from my own perspective of what the soul is, and also a quick exercise which will help you de-stress in your online coaching business. And if this sounds of interest, then awesome, stick around and more to come. Hello, my name is Lillian and I'm here helping online spiritual coaches, healers, practitioners and therapists supercharge their online coaching business to success. I also have the Soul Central Directory, which gets sent out once a month to over 10,000 plus intuitives, soul searchers and seekers, high achievers and manifestors. So if you feel that is the right audience for you to place your services in front of, then feel free to like this video, subscribe, and also mention in the comments below Soul Central Directory and I'll send you over the information. Okay, so what is your soul and how to find your soul? Mind, body and soul. This is spoken about a lot, but I don't think most of us have really had the time to really think about it and really unpack what that means. So I'm going to address the mind as the thing that we think from, the brain, the mind, the ego, the everything that you think that you are, right? It's how you think, it's who you are, it's how you operate in this world. It's so familiar to us, we think we are that. Now, the body is obviously our home. It's where we reside in, technically. Obviously, the mind, the brain needs to be hosted somewhere, and we are in this amazing machine called our body, the human body. And as kids, we're always fascinated whenever we cut ourselves and we heal very quickly from a scratch, let's say, or a bruise. And it's just an amazing, complex house that we live in, and it's fantastic. So that's my, in a really generic way, interpreting what the mind is and what the body is. But what is the soul? Now, most people end up saying soul searchers. It's like we're searching for something. But if I was to let you know that the soul isn't actually to be found, the soul is with you at any given time. And I'm going to walk you through now a quick exercise which helped me a few years ago to help you become your soul. Okay, so what I want you to do is just to settle down wherever you are. Just take a seat and relax into your body. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths and really sink into how you feel. So what are the sensations in your feet, in your stomach, in your body as a whole? And when you come into your body, now go upstairs. Now think about what you're thinking about. Observe the thoughts. What are you thinking about? Are you thinking about what I'm wearing? Are you thinking about what I'm saying? Are you thinking about taking the rubbish out later on today? Are you thinking about what to have for dinner? What are you thinking? And then if you can take another step back from that and be the observer of the thoughts that you're having, notice now, there seems like there's two locations of you. You having the thoughts that you can see, that you're aware of, and that's, if you go back, that place where you are observing from, to recognise what you're thinking, to recognise what you're feeling in your body. Now, in a very sort of like, quick nutshell here, that is you and your soul. That is your soul. Now, operating from your soul is what you basically do in meditation. You connect with your soul, but you're not reconnecting or connecting. You actually are already connected all the time, but we just seem to switch all the time into ego, the mind, what we're always thinking, and having our thoughts run away and do the storytelling for us. But if you were to take a step back and become the observer, that is you being your soul. So your mind, which are your thought patterns, in my eyes anyway, your body, which you can feel and you know how you feel and how you operate in your body, and then there's your soul. Now, if you were to operate from your soul most of the time throughout the day, and it's a practice, that's how you de-stress. And when I was depressed through business burnout years ago, and I found myself in meditation and working with meditation techniques and daily practices, I didn't realise then what I know now. What I was doing was that I was reconnecting or connecting or operating from my soul. And that's what really basically quietened down my ego. And I managed to get myself out of burnout, depression and anxiety because I was being my soul. I was not identifying as my old ego as Jen at that time. I was operating from my pure soul self. So I don't really know where I'm going to go with this video, but that is just a quick exercise. So if you are just like in an absolute mental panic with your business, just literally take a step back, sit down, take a couple of breaths, and just be aware of your thought pattern. And when you can see your thoughts, well, in a roundabout way, observe your thoughts, you are then in your soul. You're operating from your soul. It's like the soul is behind the scenes. In fact, the body is in your soul. Your soul isn't in your body. Your body's in your soul. And you realise with practice, if you revert back to operating from the soul perspective, the observer, you will find your stress, your worries melt away. And that's when you can start experiencing, in my experience anyway, the flow in your business and in your life. So I hope I addressed in the best way I could what the soul is, and also how to find your soul, even though you can't miss or lose your soul because it's always there. You just need to operate from the soul in order to de-stress, in my opinion. And yeah, I hope you use that to your advantage. Let me know how you get on. Okay, thanks ever so much for listening. I hope you found value in this video. Again, as mentioned, if you would like a free listing in the Soul Central directory, it goes out to over 10,000 plus soul searchers, intuitives, high achievers, manifestors. Feel free to like the video, subscribe, and also in the comments box, write Soul Central directory, and I'll get you into the next edition. Thanks again, and here's to your business success.